3,728. The treasurer, Neme Akwa Ibom, 3,706. Financial secretary, Efiom Eta Emma, 3,712. Organizing secretary, Emmanuel Umbong, 3,712. Legal advisor, Barrister Ekemini Uba, 3,710. Auditor, Andy Halifax Ekitor, 3,711. Okay. The winner so announced should come to the podium. Woman leader, Enibehe Silas, 3,711. Youth leader, Ubang Efion, 3,710. Assistant Secretary 1, David Umana, 3,708. Assistant Secretary 2, Annette Sunday Akpan, 3,708. Assistant Secretary 3, Assistant Treasurer 1, Mabel Udom, 2,966. Assistant Treasurer 2, Johnson Jumbo, 2,984. Assistant Treasurer 3, Samuel Apred, 2,986. Assistant Financial Secretary, Friday Edom, 2,988. Assistant Publicity Secretary, Regina Undusak, 3,010. Assistant Organizing Secretary, Fabian Emmanuel, 3,011. Assistant Organizing Secretary, Lawson Basi Ukim, 3,105. Assistant Legal Advisor, Michael Ayo, 2,905. Assistant Woman Leader, Udeme Friday Johnny, 2,898. Assistant Woman Leader 2, Agnes Okon Joe, 2,898. Assistant Woman Leader 3, Elise Udete Uyuho, 3,011. Assistant Youth Leader, Ben Edisonting, 3,015. Assistant Youth Leader 2, Uchan Etem Akaka, 3,010. Assistant Youth Leader 3, Itoho Ibebasi, 2,864. Assistant Auditor, Usemanfon Ibanga, 2,864. S-Official, Sarah Eko, 2,863. S-Official, Hannah Sunday, 2,907. S-Official, Enibong Ukwak, 2,981. S-Official, Imabong Augusta Achibong, 2,806. S-Official, Esther Robinson Umo, 2,894. S-Official, Oifombo Michael Akpan, 2,906. By the power conferred on me by State Working Committee, I, Professor Ibrahim Umar, hereby declare the results so announced as the winner of this 2024 Akwa Ibom State Congress are so declared. National Working Committee.
Thank you very much. Please, having heard the results as announced, we are trusting that every elected officer of this party in this state, that you're standing here on the podium now. Please, if you are not here, please make haste to come. Please make haste to come and come around on the stage and take your position. I'm sure the organizing secretary of the party is already organizing them. Emmanuel Mbong, please. You needed here to start work immediately, while the gentlemen that shall administer the oath of office, Ekeminiudem Notary Public, will come and organize them so that they can officially take their oath of office and oath of allegiance, and eventually after that, they would have assumed their offices as the new officers of the People's Democratic Party in Akwa Ibom State. Please, let's organize them. Umana Benjamin Umana, please come to the podium just in case you didn't hear your name. Umana Benjamin Umana, Assistant Secretary 3.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, please permit us to respectfully follow the already established protocol. Our duty is direct and very simple: to administer oath to the newly elected officers of the People's Democratic Party, Akwa Ibom State. Your Excellency, with me is Ekeminiudem Esquire to render the necessary assistance in that regard. Much obliged, sir.
We begin with the oath of allegiance. You repeat after me, please. I do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Constitution of the People's Democratic Party and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the People's Democratic Party and of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. A round of applause for them, please. We are going to have the oath of office, and this is done in accordance with the Constitution of the People's Democratic Party. So you repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I shall be faithful and bear true allegiance to the People's Democratic Party, that as of the People's Democratic Party, Akwa Ibom State Chapter, I shall discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully, and in accordance with the Constitution of the People's Democratic Party and always in the interests of sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, advancement, well-being, and prosperity of the People's Democratic Party and of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to pursue, preserve, defend, enhance, and achieve the aim and objectives of the People's Democratic Party as contained in its constitution and manifesto, that I shall not allow my personal interest to influence my official decision, that in all circumstances I shall do right to all the members of the party and to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I shall not, directly or indirectly, communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought to my attention or which shall become known to me as, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties, and that I shall devote myself to the service and well-being of the People's Democratic Party and of the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. A round of applause for them once again.
Thank you so much. I'm sure that they are filling the forms appropriately. And of course, Your Excellency, I want to welcome the Tier-Rubber Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Mr. Edwin Nebiese, to please come and invite his own chairman for the acceptance speech at this event. Put your hands together, welcome the man that now speaks for the party in Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Nebiese, please.
Thank you very much. PDP! 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 Abaseri Akwa Ibom. Utom mere tugutok. Utiren uyuyo. Utom mere taitok. Di ang kenai tangi ko kang mo fo. Fanyinidom mo Akwa Ibom.
My duty, the first one I feel really excited, is to invite the Tier-Rubber chairman of the most popular party in Africa, not just in Nigeria, my boss, my friend, a teacher, for an acceptance speech on behalf of the new ESCO of the People's Democratic Party, Akwa Ibom State. Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, fellow party brothers and sisters, please help me put your hands together and celebrate as we invite to this microphone Right Honorable Elder Inyekan Akpan, Chairman, People's Democratic Party, Akwa Ibom State.
PDP! Power to the people! PD and pay. Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, and the leader of our party, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, the Honorable Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, distinguished members of the National Assembly, the Chairman, National Electoral Committee and members, Chairman and members of Akwa Ibom State Congress Coordinating Committee, the Deputy Speaker members of the State Assembly, Secretary to Government of Akwa Ibom State, the REC of Akwa Ibom State, and officials, ladies and gentlemen. Today's Congress marks another milestone in the history of our great party, the People's Democratic Party, and indeed a watershed in the political annals of our dear state. This landmark Congress and inauguration is a culmination of a novel collective work which began some months ago by the Director of the National Secretariat of our party. To God be the glory. Your Excellency, let me give God all the glory, in whose strength and grace I wholeheartedly accept with gratitude this mandate which you have given myself and my colleagues in the State Working Committee and the State Executive Committee of our party and other levels to serve the party and the state to this period. And going forward, you have renewed our mandate. I therefore appreciate all the delegates to this conference. I want to assure you that the new State Working Committee and indeed the State Executive Committee will assure you at this moment, as well as all our stakeholders, that we shall work together to provide hope, provide clear direction, to provide selfless service, to uphold our party's constitution, and to ensure that our party, the PDT, maintains its winning streak in the forthcoming local government elections. Especially and specifically, we pledge to return His Excellency, Pastor Umar Basieno, to a second term in office come 2027. This is a task that must be done and shall be done. There is no doubt whatsoever that the task ahead of us is enormous, but we are ever ready. At this juncture, let me pledge to His Excellency the leader and our party that will be part of the democratic vision of His Excellency. I'm particularly honored to be so elected as the 8th state chairman of our great party. To the best of my ability, I vow that I shall not only run the great party we have, but more importantly, accord our colleagues in the team the opportunity to live up to the aspirations of the progenitors of our great party. I wish to reassure all of us that we shall strive at all times and in all circumstances to be fair, just, impartial, and reasonable in all our dealings and relationships with our leaders, stakeholders, and members. Our slogan shall continue to be politics without bitterness. Before I conclude, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize that this team that you have elected shall deploy the needed strategy, synergy, and energy to galvanize a workable and beneficial continuity plan to drive our governor's 2027 completion agenda. The entire project shall be teamwork, in which all of us shall play active roles, one way or the other. This brings me again to where we must pause and congratulate our governor on his landmark achievements since coming into office. We express our overwhelming joy and sense of satisfaction for the record-breaking transformation across the state in the past 15 months. Even as we thank the Excellency, the wife of the governor, Pastor Patience Umaino, and the Deputy Governor, Senator Akun Iyanyi, PhD, and our spouse for providing the governor all the tranquility and support needed to concentrate on his responsibilities. Similarly, I wish to thank our founding fathers, past chairmen, past leaders of our great party, who laid a solid foundation for us to build on. In the same vein, we appreciate the State Congress Committee for their painstaking delivery, and through the chairman, the indefatigable engineer Owen Okoko, and his secretary, Captain Ebon Ekong, and members of the committee. We do appreciate the team for seeing to peaceful and successful primaries and congresses. Again, be rest assured that as a party, we shall stand behind our governor, Pastor Omar Baseno, to ensure that he completes 8 years in government house, to ensure that he completes 8 years in government house, to ensure that he completes 8 years in government house. Your Excellency, we shall follow you. We shall go with you. We shall succeed with you. Thank you, and God bless PDP and Akwa Ibom State. PDP! Power to the people! Pay day and pay.
Your members to have a handshake with the governor.
Please, can we celebrate the chairman of the People's Democratic Party as he leads members of his executive committee to have a handshake with His Excellency, the governor. This is a beautiful beginning of more greatness for the People's Democratic Party in Akwa Ibom State. The beginning Thank you, the brass band. Please, while the chairman leads the other members to have a handshake with the governor, the state secretary of the party, Honorable Banga Brownson, to offer a very brief vote of thanks. State secretary, please, vote of thanks.
Thank you, my brother. Your Excellency, the leader of our party and the executive governor of Akwa Ibom State, the deputy governor, our party chairman, the honorable speaker of Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. My job is very simple, just to reverse the welcome address of the Congress Committee chairman, my brother and my friend, Engineer Oweme Okoko. I thank everybody for coming to make this event very successful. I thank all the delegates. I will not fail to thank the delegate from Surubim especially, and my political leader, Senator Effiong Bob, for making this function very, very nice. I thank you. The party is grateful and will work towards the sustenance of the party and the good people of Akwa Ibom State. Thank you, and God bless.
Can we celebrate the State Secretary, People's Democratic Party? This one is a party man. He understands the dynamics and intricacies of party leadership. Having previously served as the Senatorial District Chair for Uyo Senatorial District, I will allow the party exco another 2 minutes so that they can complete their golden handshake with His Excellency, the Golden Governor of Akwa Ibom State. So happy to see the State Chairman, Right Honorable Elder Ane Kanakpan, Chairman as he was, Chairman as he shall continue to be, with his permanently supportive wife, walking back to the auditorium, or to the state rather. We celebrate you, State Chairman. Just allowing all the exco of the party to have a moment with the governor. It is their first handshake with the governor in their new portfolio, and we want to allow them the opportunity to have their moment. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, distinguished party faithfuls, we have come to the moment where we will be hearing from the egalitarian leader of the party in Akwa Ibom State and the very pragmatic and purposeful governor of our dear state. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me invite all of us wherever we are that we rise up and put our hands together as we welcome His Excellency, the governor of Akwa Ibom State and leader of our party. Please, can we celebrate the bearer of peace, the bearer of progress, the icon of continuity, the gentleman who understands synergy and collaboration in leadership, a grassrooter, a man of all, a man for all. Can we celebrate His Excellency, Pastor Moino, ever smiling, ever purposeful, ever pragmatic governor of Akwa Ibom State and leader of the winning party in Akwa Ibom State. As a matter of fact, leader of the only known party in Akwa Ibom State. Continue to celebrate him for his address as the 2024 State Congress of the People's Democratic Party. Of course, this is the penultimate event, but my governor will not lose an opportunity to show his humanity and appreciation to the officials of our party, chairman of the State Congress Coordinating Committee who came all the way from Abuja to lead the proceedings of this Congress. We welcome you, Your Excellency. We appreciate you for the good work that you do and for providing a level playing ground for all the delegates to elect the candidates of their choice to lead the party. Thank you very much, the brass band. And the next voice is the voice of the leader of our party. Your Excellency, please.
PDP! Power to the people! Power to the women! Power to the elders! Power to the youths! Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of our state, Your Excellency, the immediate past governor, my political father, who just had to return back, and we thank you for coming. Honorable Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, please, because of time, let me stand on the protocols that was well laid out by previous speakers, particularly Morgan. But let me acknowledge the members of our party from the national that came to conduct this Congress. We want to also acknowledge the chairman and members of the Congress committee. Let me acknowledge the chairman of a brand new tier-over chairman has just been elected for another term, and all members of the newly inaugurated ESCO. Friends, we want to thank God for a day like this. This week we have run programs in this stadium back to back for the whole week. This will be the third program. And it's all about the party, then the youths, and now we're back here again. In all of these 3 days, God has been faithful. And so we return all of the glory, all of the honor, all of the adoration to Him and Him alone, who has seen us through in Jesus' name. Having thanked God, let me thank all of you, our party faithfuls, because without you there will be no executives. Without you there will be no Congress committee. All of you from all the local government areas, all of our critical stakeholders, all of our men, all of our women, all of our youths, want to thank you for having faith in our party. We thank you so much. Very well organized party congress that I'm sure has gone down in history of Akwa Ibom as one of the best. We'd like to thank you. We'd like to thank the Congress Committee for the hard work, sleepless nights that they've done, they've been through to ensure that all of this comes to reality. For the excellent organization, the work they've done, we thank you. All of our parties at the various local governments coming out in your colors and waiting till now, we are grateful. Today marks a new dawn in the history of our party, a new beginning with a new ESCO for the work God is setting before them. But before I say one or two things, let me thank very glowing terms the immediate past executives of our party, that was led by our new chairman. Thank you for standing by the party. Thank you for working hard to ensure that we emerged as governor and all the other positions in our party. It was indeed a very hectic campaign. You all stood your ground, and God helped us. So we thank you. Let me thank my political father who led the party and by the grace of God found me fit to take over from him. My friend, he did well, and so we want to thank him. And so please, I know there are a few things we are yet to conclude with the immediate past ESCO. We will not just let you go. I owe all of you a valedictory dinner. And at that valedictory dinner, whatever thing is left, we will sort it out. You have done a very good job, and we thank you. So the new ESCO, I believe that God has brought you at this time to lead our party to conquer new territories and to open up new frontiers. I advise that we continue to be a party with the umbrella big enough to contain all our people. We continue to run our party with sincerity and humility that it deserves. To our chairman, you have been simple but firm. You have been humble but resolute. I request that you continue to lead our party with those qualities. I like to say that as a party, we may not reward everybody in one day, but for every one appointment that we make, we look back at the contribution of each and every one of them. And so we'll continue to carry you along. We'll continue to work with you. But above all, we'll continue to provide good governance. We'll continue to lead with integrity and continue to tell our people the truth. We'll continue to galvanize our youth to arise and make impact. The days where youth just believe that we'll bring money and throw in the skies for them to fight and kill themselves is gone for good. No matter how we are pressured, we will support young people that are prepared to make a living and earn a living. We will provide for small, medium enterprises. We will support each and every one of you in groups and in clusters. That is what government is meant for. So I like to make it abundantly clear that you elected me to manage state resources with prudence. And no amount of intimidation or blackmail will make me waste state funds. I will work and you will see what we do with each of the allocation that we receive. We urge our youth to rise. We are here to back you up. We are here to ensure that you succeed through hard work. And we are doing that already. As many as heed this call, get registered in a trade or a business. We will support you. This week, we stood here and we announced that we are opening an Ibom employment portal where we plan to support 5,000 youths every month with 50,000 naira to enable them to do something. Now, this is across party lines. There's a portal that is registered, that is going to be opened. That portal does not ask you which party you belong. We are simply saying go to the portal and answer the questions, and we will harvest from the portal and pay everybody to be very transparent. And so if you cannot fill that form and you think that because you belong to one group, Umano will bring money and bribe you, that boss has moved from the station. And so please, let us understand the way we are running government. I've told everybody, when people push you to sign things you don't want to sign, you shouldn't sign. When you leave office, my color does not permit me to hide. And when they start looking for me, none of you will be there. So everything I sign, I own up to it. So let us work together. We are going to create jobs, and we are creating jobs in thousands. Look for something to do. Our young people travel out of this country. If you see what some of them do for a living, some of them work in the morgue, some of them work in the restaurants, some of them are in the fields and in the farms, some of them are security men. They do the job diligently. They go to work on time. They do the work. They do 3, 4, 5 jobs in a day. And all of the money they collect, about 70% goes back to taxes. And they still cannot make ends meet. But here we are in a free country where you can rise to any level, where you can work with your hands and earn a living, where we don't even pay tax. Why is it that when we leave this country, we follow the rules? Why do we want to sit down here and be spoon-fed? Whatever we do now is palliatives. And palliatives will remain palliative. It cannot be enough. What will be enough is for us to work with our hands. God says He will bless the works of our hands. And we are prepared to support those hands to make enterprises so that we can keep our families going. I'd like to thank all of you. Thank you for organization. Excellent. Thank you for diligence. Thank you for everything you have done. I'm sure members of our party at the national level are so impressed that at this time of the evening, you still have the stadium, everybody rallying around, no rancor whatsoever. So let's give 3 Gbosa for all of you. Gbosa. God bless each and every one of you. And I'm sure as you go back to your various local governments, we have made provisions for all the delegates that came, and we are sure that that provision will go round. I'd like to congratulate the new ESCO and let them know that their work starts right now. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Have a safe journey back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Please, we're going to have to invite the chairman of the party to preside over the motion for adjournment of this Congress. The state chairman, please.
Let us formally close this Congress by inviting Right Honorable Onofiok Luke, former Speaker, former member of National Assembly, to move that motion. And this motion shall be seconded by Right Honorable Nsika Ekong. Please.
To God be all the glory in Jesus' name. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of our dear state and the leader of our party, as a delegate to this state Congress and having witnessed the activities of this Congress since its commencement up till now, and having seen that all the items on the agenda for this Congress has been exhausted, I, Onofiok Luke, a delegate from Surubium chapter of the People's Democratic Party, hereby move a motion that this Congress be adjourned sine die. I so move.
Right Honorable Sikakon is my name. I'm a delegate from Ikorekbene local government. I hereby second the motion assembly moved by Honorable Onyeofok Luke.
A motion has been moved, rightly seconded, that this Congress be adjourned. Senate aye. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Accordingly, this Congress is adjourned. Senate aye. Till we meet again. Thank you and God bless you.
Please, we end with the national anthem. The national anthem, please.